Well, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that when he was a child, he would read the Bible. And as he read the Bible, he was also hearing stories from his grandmother about what her father had experienced as a slave. Some of the biographical material about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's early life point to him literally seeing a lynching victim. And so when he began to grow into his maturity, he had a mind that made a connection between the suffering of our people and the scriptural writings.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad or his wife said this man was teaching, and he felt that he had to now. He had this urgent need to hear this man. And every time he would go to where the man was meeting, he would get there, the man was gone. And it was just creating this urgent desire to hear, this yearning to hear this man. So September 22nd, 1931, he hears for the first time his teacher, Master Farrakhan Muhammad.
When I met him, I looked at him and he, it just came to me like this, that this is the Son of Man that the Bible says, that prophesied that will come in the last days of the world.
So when he met Master Farrakhan Muhammad in September of 1931, he had a certain orientation of mind. He was sensitive to the suffering of his people, and he was very versed in the biblical scriptures.
Elijah Muhammad recognized the man, Fard Muhammad, when he first went out to hear this man teaching in Detroit. He heard from what Master Fard Muhammad was teaching. He recognized him instantly according to the scriptures, that this was the one in fulfillment of the prophecies of the Son of Man, or the second coming of Jesus.
He hears him, and the man, he said, was speaking in like the third person, that God is going to do this and do this. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, in his mind, said, no, it's you that man.
And that I couldn't get that out of me. And I shook hands with him, and I said to him, I say, you are the one that the Bible prophesies that will come at the end of the world under the name Son of Man and under the name the second coming of Jesus. And so he looked at me a little stern, and then he smiled and he put his head down to my beside my head and whispered in my ear and said these words. He said, yes, I am the one, but who knows that? But yourself. And be quiet.
It was in 1931 when this God in this strange form was in Detroit, and the people didn't recognize who he was. But then in Detroit, he did meet, or in the suburb of Detroit, he met a man who did see past the disguise.
Well, when I first met him, it came to me that he was the man that the Bible prophesied would come in the last days as the Son of Man. And I recognized him to be that, as I had studied the Bible ever since I was a little child. When I first learned to read, I learned to read the Bible.
he finds a man from among us that he had been searching for. He knew who he was looking for, and he found him. And believe it or not, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad knew who he was looking for, and he found him.
But Elijah had been preconditioned with a certain heart. So when he saw Master Farrakhan Muhammad, it was, as the Quran states, certainly he saw him in another descent, and his heart was not untrue in seeing what he saw. He saw God.
While the people reject God in his unrecognizable form, there's one from among the people who recognizes God despite his disguise. And this one that recognizes God in his disguise, he says, I know who you are.
Then when I met this man, then I told him, I say, you are the one that the Bible teaches that will come, the Son of Man or the Messiah. And so he whispered in my ear, he got close to me, he looked all around, see who heard that. And he whispered in my ear and told me, he said, yes. He said, but keep quiet. He says, don't say anything to anyone about that. He said, I will let you know that. Said that.
And then does something strange. He tells him, shh, don't tell anybody.
Master Farrakhan Muhammad didn't announce himself to the world. No, instead, he found one he would reveal his secrets to. Secrets that sounded strange and outlandish at first.